Okay, this video accompanies the Reveal 4-5 additional practice on congruence and right triangles. Going forward on the exercises or the practice problems, I'm going to explain how to do the evens or the odds. And if you want full credit, you need to work with somebody or by yourself and show your work and complete the other ones. So if I do the evens, you need to complete the odds along with the notes for the evens to get full credit. So let's see what we have here. So looking at number 2, they want us to use HL to prove that these two triangles are congruent. So they want us to use HL. Now HL only works with right triangles. So what's missing is that angle H and angle J need to be right triangles. So we could say angle H, angle J are right. With that, then we would have this reflexively, equal to itself. That gives us a side, or gives us the hypotenuse, and GH being congruent to JK gives us a leg. So that would give us the hypotenuse leg that we need. Okay, let's look at number 4. For number 4, they want us to use angle, angle, side. So let's see. So here we have a linear pair. So that's got to be a right angle. So that's there. And that gives us an A, part of the pattern. Now they want us to use angle, angle, side. Now this side is going to be congruent to itself. It's shared between both triangles. That gives us the S that we need. And the other A then is going to, if they go angle, angle, side, we're going to have to get that angle W is congruent to angle Z. Then that would give us the angle, angle, side pattern. So somehow we would have to also be able to figure out or be told that the measure of angle W equals the measure of angle Z, or that angle W is congruent to angle Z. Then we could use angle, angle, side. Okay, let's look at number 6. For what values are the triangle pairs congruent by the hypotenuse leg theorem? So let's see. For what values of A and B are the triangle pairs congruent? So to use hypotenuse leg, the hypotenuse and the legs need to be congruent. So that means that these two need to be congruent and these two need to be congruent. So we can figure out what A is by setting these equal to each other. Because to use hypotenuse leg, this leg has to be congruent, and these two hypotenuses need to be congruent. So 2A plus 1 equals 3A minus 2. Take away 3A from both sides. Minus A plus 1 equals minus 2. Take away 1 from both sides. Minus A equals minus 3. Take the opposite of both sides. A is equal to 3. So now if A is equal to 3, that's going to give us that this side is a 7 and that this side is 9, take away 2, which is a 7. So that gives us the L part that we need. Now to get the hypotenuse part, A is a 3. This is going to be 6 plus 3B's has to be equal to 5B plus 3 take away 1, which is 2. So we set these two equal to each other, we can solve for B. So 6 plus 3B equals 5B plus 2. Take away 5B from both sides, minus 2B's plus 6 equals 2. Take away 6 from both sides, minus 2B's equals minus 4. Divide both sides by minus 2, B equals 2. So if B is 2, that's going to cause this side to be a 12. And this 10 plus 2, this also makes a 12. So if B is 2 and A is 3, these triangles would be congruent using hypotenuse leg. Okay, let's look at number 8. She cuts a couple of pieces of plywood as shown. How can she verify the two pieces are identical without making any additional measurements? This is her cut line. Well, her cut line basically gives a hypotenuse between the two triangles. Each one of these is 3.5 feet, and it's a right triangle. So this gives us a leg and a hypotenuse that match between the two triangles. So these two pieces are going to be congruent by hypotenuse leg. This piece is 3.5 feet, that gives us the L, and this cut is shared between both of those. It went corner to corner. That gives us the H. So by HL, these two triangles are congruent to each other. So I went through the evens. If you want full credit for this, you need to do the odds and show all your work with explanations. Be sure you completely explain and answer the question.